Happy Friday and welcome to Food Fight Friday at the Aid Station, where I, Jason Bahamudi, founder of Run Try Bike, and Adam Lee, the founder and creator of Community Trail Running, present three food items to each other, and we have to choose which of them we are going to eat, toss, or carry to the next aid station. Today is Black Friday, the day after U.S. Thanksgiving, which we have learned is younger than Canadian Thanksgiving, or I believe you guys call it Harvest Day or Harvest Fest. So, for those of you listening live, thank you for joining us. And as a warning, if you thought that you were going to get some tips on a healthier diet or what exactly to eat while you're out there trail running or ultra running, you've come to the wrong place. But stay for a good laugh. Before I present Adam with his choices, I want to remind you that if you like this show, and I'm not sure why you wouldn't, be kind and subscribe, rate, and review on the Everyday Athlete Podcast Network, wherever you get your podcasts. Adam, buddy, how are you doing today?
Happy Friday, Jason. I'm doing great. I just remembered to hit go live on my own Instagram now that you've been talking for the entire intro. So apparently I have some ironing out of details on my own end here, but we'll get there slowly but surely.
So earlier this week, dude, I was so groggy. I was so out of it, so tired. I forgot to press go live on one of our shows until we were 30 minutes into it. And as it turns out, you don't have to press go live. Instagram does it for you anyway.
Thank goodness.
I was so scared. I was like, oh shit, dude, I fucking missed 30 minutes of this show. So we went and checked it out, and he's like, nope, it's all there. Don't worry about it. So we're good.
Okay, so quick tangent. You know that I have a TV background in production. So one of my very first gigs, I wasn't paid, but I got to go to Antigua and Barbuda for a travel show, and that was kind of the payment. Like I got screwed around. I worked for like a year, didn't get paid anyway. Got to do this trip, right? So they rent a helicopter for us. They take the doors off. I get to shoot out of the back of a helicopter with the doors off. My cam, like this is primo. Battery dies as we take off. Forgot to bring a backup. And all I did, because I was like, I can't let them know, I kept the camera to my eye for the entire 45-minute flight. And when we landed, I told my boss we didn't get a thing.
And you wonder why you didn't get paid for a year.
I hadn't been paid for a year to that point, so I felt like it was maybe even.
I love the fact that you just carried out the whole act with the camera.
Yeah. You got to be a pro. You don't let them know that you screwed up.
Oh my goodness. And could you imagine if you didn't think that fast and you were like, oh shit, you got to put the helicopter down, I forgot the battery. Was your boss in the helicopter with you?
Yep.
Hey boss, you got a charger? Because we're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. That's just like, oh my God. The pilot does this wicked bank past the beach. Everyone's waving. I'm at the side like this.
Was that the last trip you went on with them?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I can do a show now. That's the fucking greatest story. Oh my goodness. But we do have a show to put on really quick. So in honor of Black Friday here in the US, today's foods are all going to be based on the word black. So your choices are black licorice, black forest cake, which is chocolate cake, cherry syrup, whipped cream, cherries, and chocolate shavings, and then finally black coffee. And to make this decision really hard, it's going to be November 29th in the foothills of the Rockies with snow coming down as you're getting ready to leave aid station at mile 43 to make your way to aid station at mile 50. Your turn.
Okay, so the coffee. Oh boy. Can I carry the coffee, have the coffee, and toss the coffee? Can we just do coffee today? God, I love coffee. My only concern with that is drinking hot liquids in the cold. Sometimes you get chapped lips real bad, real quick. I'm still drinking the coffee. I'm probably going to bring the coffee from aid station to aid station, even though I should bring some food because I just want to cruise with my coffee in the foothills, like enjoy it. Cool, crisp weather. It's like a fucking Starbucks run while I'm out here, you know? Wear my Lululemons. We'll be good to go. I'm tossing the black licorice because I've never really been a big fan of black licorice, and I guess that means I'm eating the Black Forest cake there, which I could go either way on. If I go to the grocery store or the bakery, I'm never gonna choose a slice or the Black Forest cake, but I don't mind it, and that wouldn't be a bad little snack, and then, because as I finish my cake, I would get to have my coffee as I went, so that'd be a sweet couple, like, swigs there, for sure, but I think that's the way I have to play it. I'll risk the chapped lips. Hopefully, they have some lip chap or something for me at aid station at the 50-mile point, because I think that might be a byproduct of the coffee on the jaunt, but how can I not?
I think you nailed it, dude. Like, there's no way I'm gonna try to carry cake from one aid station to the next and get it all smashed around. I'm eating it. I'm enjoying my time there. I might sip a little bit of that black coffee before I start moving, sneak it in a little bit, make sure the aid station volunteers aren't paying attention. No chance I'm doing anything with black licorice. Like, I
Especially in the cold, they're gonna be little bricks, like.
yeah, like, no chance, man, and I just don't like the taste to begin with, so that stuff's out. Although, we used a, crusty baguette as a weapon, we thought about candied apples as weapons, maybe hard frozen black licorice might be a weapon
Yep.
out there, but that means then you would have to toss either the cake or the coffee, and neither one of those is happening.
No, no bueno. Black, like, and I don't know about you, I'm pretty sure that you drink your coffee black to begin with anyway, so that's not even an adjustment.
No, no adjustment there. The majority of the coffee I drink is black, yes.
So good,
Do
right
you
in my
remember
vein.
the first time you ever had coffee?
Oh, it was the worst. Like, just so gross, totally. And then for years and years, Jason, I smoked cigarettes, and I drank up, do you know Tim Hortons here in Canada?
Yes, very
Yeah,
much so. I used to
right?
buy the CBC up in
Right.
Canada.
So, Tim Hortons, I might just screw up our whole sponsorship opportunity worse than the CFL here, but, like, Tim Hortons has bad coffee. Like, I don't you can't convince me that it's any good. But when I smoked cigarettes, it was the best, man. I got extra large double doubles. I would hold up walls just smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee. Like, it was so good. And then the moment I quit smoking cigarettes, I had a Tim Hortons coffee, and I was like, "This is really bad."
So get this. For years, I worked in Manhattan. I loved Dunkin' Donuts. I just absolutely loved their coffee. But when I moved away, they weren't as easily accessible. So when I went back to New York a couple of years ago, I had Dunkin' Donuts, and it might as well have been black tar, dude. It was fucking awful. And it could have just been that one day, right, at
Yep.
that one location. And I was like, why in God's green earth was I drinking this
What
terrible
happened?
shit? Like, what happened here? But for those of you, if you ever go to New York City, make sure you go get coffee cart coffee because it is awful, but it comes with, or it doesn't come with, you order a buttered roll, and the butter on the roll, Adam, is like a half-inch thick. They don't spread it. It's just a block of butter on there.
That's awesome.
It's so good, dude. Like, that is like quintessential walk around Manhattan with a buttered roll and black coffee in the blue cup. Man, you're all in on that.
I love it. I love that. Yeah, it's so funny how your taste can change over time and, like, because I don't really like Starbucks coffee either. I find it tastes burnt, but, like,
Yes.
McDonald's coffee now actually I think is quite good. Subway actually has pretty decent coffee. Like, it's kind of funny how there's places that come and go, and then every once in a while when you get, like, a really nice bean and you're just like, "Oh, this is special coffee."
Yeah, like, we make pour over at home, and it's so good. And I need to finally bite the bullet. Dunkin' Donuts and Tim Hortons aside, if there's a coffee maker out there that wants to sponsor the show, so I could buy a French press, we'll happily talk about you in the positive light.
100%.
We're tagging Tim Hortons and Dunkin' Donuts on this show anyway. Who knows? Maybe they'll get a kick out of it.
Your tagging prowess is second to none, so I love seeing who ends up getting tagged. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, we did talk about them."
Mentions, and it's like 17 different accounts. I mean, look, at some point, right? The numbers have to go in your favor.
That's right. That's right. Here, I'm gonna make your difficult life for you tonight. So, like, Michelin, Duracell, Continental, Howard Johnson.
we need one of those screens that scroll, and it's just the names of the companies.
You get the music roll.
You got lucky in a sense when I started thinking about this food list item, and I immediately thought Black Forest cake. I was like, what if I also added in just cake? Maybe red velvet, which is a chocolate cake, sort of black, even though it's dyed red, and German chocolate cake, which is chocolate cake as well, which it would be black too. If you had those three, which one are you tossing? Which one are you eating? Or which one are you carrying?
Then I'm definitely tossing probably the Black Forest cake. Eat the German cake because chocolate. And I already forget the third choice because I was like, that's what I'm doing with those two, and whatever the leftover is, one I'll take with me. That's fine.
Just carry it with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like German chocolate cake is so damn good. That shredded coconut and that, oh my god. Oh, I need to go to the grocery store and pick up one of those slices, right? Like people knock grocery store cake, but man, that shit is so good. Well, dude, thanks so much for joining me on Food Fight Friday at the Aid Station, the Black Friday edition. We will be back in a couple of weeks for the next edition of Food Fight Friday. And I will again be presenting to Adam so that he has the opportunity to think about what he wants to present to me in the second version of our December Food Fight Friday at the Aid Station. Thanks, dude. Appreciate your time. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Always great to do this, Jason. Thank you.